It is 16 minutes before the hour, 70 degrees in downtown Sylacauga. Welcome Laura Heath, Sylacauga City Councilwoman in District 5. And Laura, good morning to you. Hope you had a good Labor Day.
Good morning. Thank you. I did. I hope you did as well.
Oh, yes, no doubt. Last time we talked, there were some issues going on in and around our Sylacauga City Council. Give us an update on what's happening right now.
Well, we are moving forward with the bond, and I think that it's going to be a very positive thing for our city. Mm-hmm. You know, there's still issues. There's always issues everywhere. It's politics. It's, you know, you have 5 different bodies representing 5 different districts, and, you know, you have to come together as one and compromise at times. And, you know, we're supposed to be a team that works together rather than against each other. And I like to see that we are moving proactively forward towards the new community center and pool. I believe that we have good things coming for the city.
Now, I asked Mayor Heigl, I'll pose this question to you. Are we firm on where this complex is going to be in the pool, where it's going to be and everything?
It seems to be, you know, a done deal for the area. You know, yeah. The Earth Project is going on in that vicinity, and it is really going to clean up that area. It is going to be a phenomenal thing as well for our community, and I'm very proud of the direction that the Earth Project is going as well.
There were reports and still reports out there, not just in Sylacauga, but in other areas up in Albertville and over in Ashland, where there is Haitian workers. We've had a bunch of rumors floating around here in Sylacauga. I don't know how many of those rumors were true. Can you update us on that?
Well, as a mother first, you know, I have 3 children and a bonus child that I claim he's a police officer, and then 3 young children. I reacted very proactive. I got in touch with federal, state leaders to move forward and figure out where they're coming from, because I had businesses reaching out that the Haitians were, you know, coming in and asking for jobs. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the issue is we are a loving community. But there, you see what's going on in Aurora, Colorado. You see what's happened in Georgia with the college student. You know, there's safety concerns. Do we have the adequate resources, not to take from the people that I represent, to provide for these people? And so, you know, we want to get answers as to who brought them here. You know, why are they here? We all came from immigrants, you know, I mean, to America. But the point is that safety, resources, you know, are a concern. And, you know, we're still seeking answers. I've been back and forth with Mike Rogers' assistant. They've been in touch with federal leaders as well. I've talked to several other leaders around the state that are not our particular representatives. And, you know, we're all just trying to share information and get concrete information to provide to the people.
So, it doesn't appear, stepping back and looking at it, that it's as big an issue as it first sounded to begin with.
Well, it is, but it's not that we don't welcome, you know, new people to our community. The problem is we got to make sure we have adequate resources. I had over 2,000 people entrust me to be their representative, and I'm representing my district, and I'm going, you know, full force, and as a mother as well, to figure out.
What do the people in your District 5 tell you about this particular incident?
They're very concerned. They're very concerned about them being properly vetted, or do they have the appropriate, you know, or have they, you know, crime. That's another thing. You know, they're worried about crime. We've not had any issues thus far, you know, crime-wise. I mean, there's just lots of questions and concerns for resources as well. You know, I brought up to some of our federal leaders, does our schools have additional funding for these students? Are they having to go from the current resources that they have, which there's not been a large population of students. It's mainly men in their 20s and 30s without families. Mm-hmm. So that's another issue that down the road, if their families come along too, we've got to address.
Well, there was conversations that people had seen Haitians being bussed into different motels and stuff. Have you seen that?
I've not seen that. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's going to be lots of speculation, like the poor Vestavia team that broke down in Childersburg. You know, there was 4 charter buses full of high school students, band members, cheerleaders, and everybody, you know, reacted very harshly to it. And I get it. I get people see what's going on other places. Yeah. and I understand, and that's why I'm here. I represent the people. I've not forgot that I'm the representative of the people.
But we cannot judge, just first things first. You just can't jump out there and make comments, and that's, Facebook is
People are
notorious
mean.
about
Yeah.
that.
People are mean, and I've been reprimanded for things that I've posted on Facebook. I was told not to engage about this, but I represent the people. The people like for me to be engaged, and at the end of the day, that's who I represent. I represent the people. And
so where are we? Sometime back, you had asked for some information, and at the council meeting, a couple of council meetings back ago, the president of the council talked about maybe censoring you.
Right, and I'm allowed to have freedom of speech. I'm allowed to do what I feel as a council member for the people that I represent. Those are the people I answer to, are the voters. It was said it made Sylacauga look bad because I posted, no, what made Sylacauga look bad is that a council member was being charged for information that they're responsible for.
Well, where are we on that?
I don't have it. I still have yet to receive it. I shouldn't have to pay $160 to do my job. And the authority lies within the council as a whole. The president oversees the meetings. So the law, like the state statute says, the council president sets the agenda and oversees the meetings. We're not allowed to oversee anybody in City Hall. We do not dictate anything. They answer to the mayor.
What would you say to people that look at this entire situation and say, y'all don't have it together at City Hall?
It's, we do, but we don't. And here's the thing, maybe the people, you keep brushing stuff under the rug and you just keep getting a bigger pile. Sometimes you have to address, and the people see things that's going on. They see things that's going on, and there's an active investigation. My legal advisor told me to tiptoe lightly around some of this. We do have good things going. I love the city, and I plan to hopefully represent the city for additional 4 years. The people want to have me back in the seat, and I believe that if you want change, you got to be the change. So
what are some of the issues you're talking about? Can you speak to any of that?
Well, there's some pending investigations. I can't get into that legally for those reasons. I don't know exactly where those stand at this time.
Okay. All right. Laura Heath, the District 5 Sylacauga City Council person, our guest this morning. And, I've asked the mayor this. I've asked other city councilmen this. Not all of them, but some. Is your door open if people want to talk to you about any of this?
Absolutely. I met for 4 hours with a group of constituents on Monday, on Labor Day. I met, they said, look, we have several neighbors here. We're concerned. I said, well, give me a few minutes. My children were swimming at my mother's. I said, let me go and get ready and I'll be there. And I went there and I spent about 4 hours with them just, discussing topics. People see the negative, but they also, sometimes the negative overshadows the good, and there's a lot more good than there is bad. You have a few bad apples, and a few bad apples ruin the whole bunch, but it's not all bad. We have 5 people whose districts elected them to represent those districts, and we all have a job to do, and we all have to work together. We're supposed to be a team, and we have great things going. We really do.
That's the key, working together.
Yes.
If we don't work together, the voting public sees that.
Exactly, and that's not a good look at all. Yeah. Sometimes I'm off on my island over there, but I'm not going to stand up for things that I don't believe in.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just go along to get along. I'm here to do a job for the people. And, when I do a job, I'm going to give 110% to it.
Right. Hey, I appreciate you coming by this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Laura Heath, Sylacauga City Councilperson, District 5, our guest this morning. Got much more to do on Daybreak. Tara will be along in just a couple of minutes with Pet Connect. More Daybreak coming up right after you watch this.